be removed under new immigration plans. Let's return to that story that Russia has warned Finland and Sweden that their entry into NATO would lead to a militarisation of the Baltic region. Russia has also suspended electricity supplies to Finland overnight, following a threat over payment arrears. Moscow has warned the country, with which it shares a 1,300-kilometre border, that it will face retaliatory steps if it does decide to join the alliance. A formal decision is expected to be made on Sunday. Well, we join now by Eoin McNamara, a research fellow at the Finnish Institute for International Affairs in Helsinki. Really good to have you with us, Eoin McNamara. Let's talk about, first of all, the prospects of Finland joining NATO. And there's obviously been a strong reaction from Russia to Finland's plans. Talk of retaliatory steps against Finland and the militarisation of the Baltic region. Will that have any impact on Finland's decision, do you think?
No, I don't think so. Finnish society is very well and very prepared for Russia aggression. Finland has been a border country for Russia for many, many years now. And Finnish public opinion has flipped, completely reversed on this in the past 3 months. So Finland sees, the Finnish public see and the Finnish government see that Russia is no longer taking calculated risks. Previously, with the proxy war Russia supported in Donbass, with its illegal annexation of Crimea, and with the 2008 Russia-Georgia war, we saw that these Russian operations, these Russian wars, had limits. Now we can see, or we can't see rather, where the limits of Russian aggression is, and Finland seeks the most comprehensive form of deterrent, and that is NATO's collective defence and NATO's nuclear deterrent. So the Finnish train for NATO membership has left the station, and there is no going back at this point.
That's very interesting. Can you give us a sense of what is the historical relationship between Finland and Russia? Well,
Finland, as abbreviated by the term Finlandization, Finland has always, during the Cold War, Finland has tried to balance its relations between East and West to accommodate Russian strategic concerns. But Finland, of course, joined the European Union in 1995 and has since then fully aligned with the West politically. So since then, Finland has taken, and indeed Sweden, they've calculated the regional balance very, very carefully so as to try and keep Russia on side and to try and help Russia integrate with Western actors, to be a kind of a mediator or a go-between between the West and Russia. But now, with Russia's full-scale military assault on Ukraine, that now looks no longer possible. And Finland and indeed Sweden see themselves very much at risk. And because of that risk, they need to secure their societies. They need preventative deterrence. And that is why public opinion now backs NATO membership very, very strongly in both states.
Now, we have heard the news that Russia has suspended supplies of electricity to Finland overnight. My understanding is that this is not because of Finland's desire to join NATO, but some sort of problem over payments. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I think the Russians, as we've seen in their weaponization of energy against the Baltic states, the neighboring Baltic states, very close to Finland here, for over 20 years now. They're very, very good at coming up with reasons when there are political and military issues at play to threaten energy supplies. So I think that this is just the same rationale coming out here. Finland is a very reliable country. Economically, it's a very wealthy country. There is no reason why Finland would miss a payment, particularly on something as important as its energy supplies. So I think this is just more political games, more effort at hybrid interference from Russia.
OK, Eoin McNamara, we must leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us on BBC News.
Thank you.